Hey, Fantasy Football Cat here. And on this episode, I really just want to remind you of something. 2014 is not 2013. This year in fantasy football will be much different than last year in fantasy football. So you just need to keep that in mind as you're going through and doing your analysis for what players you want to pick up and how you're going to approach the season. Hold on a second. Okay, you may just think that I'm stating the obvious, but here's why it's important. You can wind up wasting a lot of time on your fantasy analysis focusing on things that are meaningless, like strength of schedule reports. For example, last year, Kansas City was the worst team in 2012, and so going into 2013, a lot of people felt that if a team played the Chiefs, it would be an easy win and there'd be a lot of points scored. But through the first half of the season, the Chiefs were the best defense. So you can't go by strength of schedule. You can't know how teams are going to be in 2014 based on how they played in 2013. Okay, the last thing I want to mention is that you should never hold a grudge against a player because you got burned by him last year. If you skip drafting him this year because of what happened last year, and he goes off this year, now you've gotten burned twice by that player. So give every player a clean slate when you're doing your fantasy analysis. Okay, I'm tired again. That's all I've got in me for this episode. Bye.